I completely forgot the intro bit. My fault.
Hello, everybody. It is us in Infinite Nonsense.
Hi, everyone. We are here at Infinite Nonsense.
Totally not
Yeah.
AI voices.
Start the thing.
Oh, you want to talk about AI people talking about AI voices? What is wrong with you?
You know what? I guess we're gonna date this. But starting out, how has y'all's week been? Rabbit, you go first.
How is that
I-
dating this?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
date it out right after y'all's input.
Oh, okay. I was about to say we're
Yeah.
we're going out for some dinner with this episode, having a little fine wine and a little champagne. Gonna be good.
Sorry, you have wine when you're on a date? Cringe.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta complain a little bit. I'm assuming. So,
I'm sorry,
isn't that how that works?
No.
Oh,
Your body
well,
is a temple, and you shouldn't put your complaints in other people's ears.
You say your body's a temple?
That could be what I'm doing wrong, apparently. Ugh. Who would have known?
Yes, I did, George. What's your problem with that?
Nothing. Your body is a temple. I agree.
No. You had issue with that. What was the issue?
I didn't have issue with that. I just asked. Did you say? Because I thought you said something else, but then I'm like, oh, it's temple. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's a temple. You were playing Woo-Wah. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought you said. It's like your body's a 10 pool. I'm like, what? Then I got a second, and I'm like, oh wait, he meant temple, and that's why I wanted to make sure you said temple.
Yeah, it's a 10 pool. You're getting that 4-star and nothing more.
Damn it.
I kind of miss Woo-Wah and Star. I actually reinstalled Star Rail a week or two ago.
Disgust me.
I did like one fight, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is stupid. Then I uninstall.
Yeah, I installed it just to waste any resources that I had left in it, and then I uninstalled it a while ago. It just it's gotten bad, real bad.
I'm still waiting for Arknight's Enfield. That's it. That's the only time I'm installing a gacha game at this point.
Arknight's Enfield.
Oh God, what was that one that I ended up seeing recently? That was like Silver something. It's a new
Endless Zone Zero.
No, Silver something. Not
right. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. My fault.
No, not that garbage. But anyway,
Silver
it
Palace?
looks really cool. I can't remember what the name was, but
Blue Archive.
Silver Palace.
Silver Palace. Yeah, that was it. Some got it. I might get Silver Palace because that one looks really cool.
It has the exact same art style as
Arknight.
I was gonna say Woo-Wah.
Oh. Does it? I mean, it's anime, so yeah, I guess.
Okay, so so Genshin and Star Rail have the same art style, but they're separate than Woo-Wah and Silver Palace. Yes, there is the general anime aesthetic, but there is a difference in the actual style of the anime. And that I think that's all.
Tower and Fantasy reminds me a lot of Genshin.
I was gonna say Tower of Fantasy definitely leans more towards the Genshin side, art-wise.
I want to say this though, on gacha games in general, and I've talked to my friend Robert about this, and I guess he kind of gets it too. Whenever I see after seeing Genshin, whenever I see Tower of Fantasy, I guess Star Rail 2 or any of those gacha games, the art style to me looks exactly the same. Like it looks like the same game to me, if that makes sense.
It does. The big difference that I notice with some of it is either the background art or the resolution of the style. So like Silver Palace, when you're looking at the gameplay footage, it looks a lot more high definition rather than cartoony like Genshin Impact tends to look.
I was gonna say that is literally the main difference is more saturated cartoony versus gritty and realistic, quote unquote.
Yeah. I think Woo-Wah is a lot more darker than all the other ones.
Yeah, and that's
at least aesthetically.
Someone was saying where Silver Palace shares a similar art style to Woo-Wah.
Okay.
than the Hoyoverse stuff.
And then
Gotcha.
Zenless Zone Zero actually does differentiate itself a little bit in that it more goes comic-y than just straight cartoony.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, it's still cartoony.
Oh, it still is. I am saying it does set itself aside from Hoyoverse's other two primary ones. Don't get me wrong. There's the other Honkai games too, but
I would say that the main difference between them is just how animated the characters are, and I don't just mean in terms of how cartoonishly animated they are, but also all the
Cartoonishly.
Yeah,
there is also a difference in the rendering of the fucking model shits.
Yeah,
is it the rendering? Like the end coloring and appearance is different.
Yeah,
while still being similar.
Yeah.
Basically, you could tell it's a Hoyoverse game.
Yeah,
they all have that similar vibe to it, even if it is slightly different.
What was the collab Star Rail is doing or gonna do?
So Star Rail's doing a collab with Fate's Grand Order.
Grand Zero or Grand Order? Okay.
Oh, they're doing a collab with the porn games? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And isn't Wuwa doing a collab with someone else in like out of spite? I forgot what it was.
Wuwa is doing a collab with Cyberpunk. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's so fucking cool. I feel like was better there, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, yeah, I have a friend that really likes the FGO game to the point where I ended up playing it for a bit, and I was just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
There's a gacha game that's really bad. It's called I'm sure y'all heard of it. Girls Frontline.
I've heard of it. Girls Frontline
my friend Jordan
2, I think is what's the new one.
I think the new one. My friend Jordan is like he sunk like $500 in that game.
Jesus.
Just for the jiggle physics of the butt and the boob. Like he straight up said that too. He's like, I make good money, I spend how I want it. I'm like, hey man, more power to you.
But do you, yeah.
But then again, I can't really judge him because I was the one I dropped like $300-$400 on Jing Yuan. Star Rail.
Yeah, it's for that jiggle physics for sure.
Okay, Brody. Yeah, the jiggle physics of his staff, Brody, because it's it's flexible. That makes it even worse. God damn it.
Yeah, a little bit.
George is a lovely man.
No, but anyway, how's your week been?
I'm sorry, are we actually skipping over Rabbit? I don't think he ever actually answered.
I never did.
Well, I mean, he never did, but that's what he gets for skipping over. Anyway, how was your week been?
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Sorry, there was a fly in my room.
Oh, okay. All good.
And I was over at the other side of the room opening my window to try and get it out.
Nice.
So that's how my week's been. I have done that every day, multiple times a day for the past week. I don't understand.
'Tis the season.
There's just always flies in my room.
'Tis the season.
My week's been pretty good though so far.
Nice.
I mean, like honestly, it's been a pretty good week, and then today happened and honestly just ruined it all.
True, 100%.
Because I am stuck here with you two.
Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Rabbit.
My week has been so busy. I'm trying to catch up on so many things. I've got so many shorts. I've done 3 weeks worth of like 8+ hour streams on Saturday with Ark on Elden Ring, and I've got so many good shorts from them. I'm just trying to catch up. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't edited.
Man.
Oh, I do have to edit. I haven't recorded more of my 15 minutes or less, so today was the last day, and I gotta do them for tomorrow and to the end of the month. So yeah, my week's been fine.
As a really good empath, I sense a lot of hostility from Rabbit.
Hostility from Rabbit? No, that's me.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
redirected.
I'm still learning that. I'm like 36 and I'm still learning empathy, apparently.
What's empathy?
Apparently. Exactly. But All right, cool. My week's been pretty good. Me and Christy officially moved in last week. We finally finished unpacking everything. Now I'm just fighting a fucking wall trying to screw it. I don't know what's going on, man. I hate this fucking wall. I'll get it though. I'm gonna get it. I've been watching tutorials on YouTube and shit again just to make sure I was doing it right. So I'm gonna try it one more time.
Well, make sure that your action bar is full before you start tackling the wall, and use the proper skill that you've leveled up for.
Yeah. Double jump usually works.
Yes, double jump against the wall. It'll make sure that whatever you're trying to do always goes through. If Mario has taught me anything, jumping works.
The last time I tried to double jump off a wall, my foot went through it.
Already has a hole in the wall.
It was from an abandoned building that we broke into.
I could see why it's abandoned. I mean, if just a wall would end up.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the wall now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy one.
It's not
there's also
me this
like
time.
a weird like kind of like vault-like door, a security door, big metal, had a lock pad on it.
Fallout? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it was two-tier because there was the first one that had a little glass window in it, and then you could see an actual vault door past that.
I thought you were getting excited. You could see. Yeah, it was a bank.
It was an intriguing building. I don't know what that building was.
Brody was robbing a bank. I don't know what that
old
building.
Abandoned haunted bank.
I think it was an old abandoned military facility of some kind. By the way,
that's
speaking of like old abandoned facilities. I may have mentioned this before, but I remember. Okay, I remember when me and Christy were in Seattle. We did that underground tour because apparently there was a town underneath the city of Seattle. Well, the old Seattle or whatever, but like it's literally just a musty ass basement, a big ass basement. You can smell the mold, you can smell the mildew, see the rats, spiders and shit. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. What it reminds me of.
Did you do your level 1 quest in there?
Yeah, I killed 3 rats and I accomplished.
You motherfucker! Why did you kill any goddamn rats? You son of a bitch!
Oh yeah, son, didn't you stream like a rat game the other day?
I did.
What was it called again?
Ratopia.
Ratopia. Are you like?
I wanted to play Ratropolis. Ratropolis is the one I wanted to play, but I played Ratopia instead.
How'd you like it?
Honestly, it's really fun. No. The worst part about it is I really love colony management games.
Okay.
I really wanted one that I actually got to participate in the fucking colony.
Okay. So you like not just to manage, but you also like to be involved.
I like to be able to participate in small ways. Maybe not working stations, things like that. Don't get me wrong. But I like to be able to gather resources, like boost things up if I need to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or like be the one to demolish walls so you can build easier. This is that. This is like this game was actually just like it was made for me.
So it's funny that you say that because I remember talking to Rabbit about this a while back. I forgot when, but I was telling him like my ideal game, and it's like my ideal like game that I can think of in my head that'd be perfect for me would be a medieval kind of like that, right? Colony management game, but a medieval style, right? But not only do you kind of like what you said with Ratopia, like not only do you manage the macro, but you can also be involved in the micro stuff, like the crafting or the mining or whatever that stuff. And then like for like battles and wars, not only do you command like an army and command them where to go from like a macro point of view, but you also can be involved in the fight, like as the leader, be an on-field general and like actually fight along your soldiers and stuff. But then like on top of that, you also have to deal with like economy, politics, all that cool stuff, medieval stuff. There is a game very close to that. It's not perfect, but it's called Mountain Blade Bannerlord. It's pretty close to that.
Dog shit game.
Okay, that game is fucking amazing.
I'm kidding. Mountain Blade game is great.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, so it's a lot like that Ratopia, right? But just a medieval setting. I don't. But what's weird though, because I don't like magic involvement. I like realistic medieval stuff, and that's what Mountain Blade Bannerlord is. There's no magic. There's no healing potions. If you get injured in a battle, you have to like lay low or rest in a town or whatever for a couple days to heal back up. You know, that very gritty, realistic style. I love that. But I love building like a settlement into like a town and town to a city and kind of like stuff like that.
Truly, I love that too.
But I just haven't been able to find a game with all those, I guess, all of those aspects, but in a refined manner. And that's why I say refined, because, like I said, Mountain Blade's a lot like that, but it's still missing quite a bit.
Don't get me wrong, Ratopia, I love it. It's definitely missing some stuff as well.
But no, I feel like
what I wanted.
Yeah, but I feel like Ratopia's got a lot more going on for itself because of all those cool things that like you said. You know, you can do the macro, but you can also do the micro stuff too.
I like making the rats dance for me.
Okay.
They juggle, they don't dance.
Two kinds of people here. But no, yeah, that's cool. Like I love colony building games or like base building game. No, okay, not to be confused with fucking Clash of Clans or Rise of Kingdoms bullshit. No, not that shit. Like actual like
not the mobile
like
games.
Ratopia. Like Bannerlord, Ratopia, stuff like that.
Yeah, the mobile games are trying to capitalize on those
multiplayer
things.
city builder that I really, really enjoyed. Hold on, what was it called?
There was one called. It wasn't really distinctly co-op multiplayer. It was more like PvP. It was Stronghold 2, where that's the game. Yeah, but the multiplayer was basically, like I said, PvP. Like you gotta build your little base fast enough to be able to you know, to hire military people, get like materials to build weapons, armor, get your little economy going, and then send your troops out, while also building up walls and towers and shit to defend your kingdom or whatever.
Okay, so what I was thinking of doesn't really have like there's no soldier. Oh, there is actually combat. Yeah. It's called Kingdoms
76?
Reborn.
That sounds so familiar.
Kingdoms Reborn is straight up a city builder. Like you do researches. It's a live action RTS. It's multiplayer. Unfortunately, the problem with it that we ran into frequently was late game starts to desync in multiplayer, which just breaks the game.
Stupid.
So like one of their big factors was it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
But then once you get to certain size civilizations, it's just like you can't play anymore. But it was phenomenal. It is a colony management city builder that just. It's one of those ones where you actually have to build the little tiny roads and make people go from here to there, optimize their paths.
Okay.
Adjacency bonuses. It was a fun little colony builder.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Rabbit, what's your favorite colony builder?
The only one that I remember playing really is the Fallout Shelter. So it's not anything too complicated, honestly.
You disappoint me.
I know.
You disappoint me
I never
so
really
much.
got into like the management kind of games.
Base management games.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about those. They're interesting for like 5 minutes for me, and then it's just like I want to go explore. I want to go do something, and it's just I got to make sure to manage everything. It's like
That's why I wanted one that I got to be part of it, because that at least gave me the feeling of doing something, walking off to adventure.
Yeah, I will say that is one good aspect to the Tail and Tavern or Ale and Tavern.
Ale and Tail.
Ale and Tail Tavern.
Yeah, that one. Because
it's catch like some tail and get drunk.
Because you could choose some days to be like, yeah, my tavern's closed for the day. If you're not doing multiplayer, you're doing single player. I'm gonna close my tavern for the day to do side quests and do some hunts and stuff so that I can further my tavern for the next day or the next 2 days or whatever.
And then there's me who just shoved owls in a closet and made them do all the work for me.
Well, yes, that leads to that, so you can have your base manage itself for a little bit, like Palworld does. I liked Palworld for that one in terms of base building and management, but like a game centered around like building up a city or something. I don't know. It hasn't been in a big appeal to me.
Rabbit's idea of a city in Palworld is crazy.
Well, I like creature collectors. Play Rattopia?
Worst genre in gaming, creature collector.
Shout out to Pokemon.
Yeah, worst genre.
Imagine if Pokemon made a Palworld-esque game. Called it Pokemon World. And it's just the same exact gameplay mechanics, but just with Pokemon.
Maybe that's why they're suing Palworld.
Put a fucking Pikachu and a Snubble on the assembly line. Some of these guns, Pikachu. Go faster. The fuck?
Play as Team Rocket.
I call being Giovanni.
No, you gotta raise up your rank to become the new Giovanni.
Can't I just be born in as Giovanni?
Sure, why not?
So you just got to start building your mob boss ranks and whatever.
Yeah, I get to go break people's ankles to start.
All right. Not to deviate any further. The topic of discussion for today.
Oh yeah, there's.
What is your favorite Shrek movie?
My favorite Shrek. Okay, I mean this is gonna be a small answer, I guess. I mean we're going so specific.
Yeah,
I like the first one, honestly.
Okay, so what's your favorite Shrek movie?
God, the first three are all honestly pretty good. Four is where it falls off. I'm not gonna lie. 4 sucks.
Yeah, it does.
If 4 is your favorite, you should cease being on the internet, please.
There are.
I don't even remember 4.
The first one is pretty solid. It sets a good foundation. Yeah. Second one's honestly the weakest of the first 3. I'm not gonna lie. Third one picks up again. I love. Hold on, I'm backtracking a little bit. Second one's pretty good. I forgot. I kind of was mixing up the second and third one a little bit. I was mixing parts together. Yeah, I would have to say my favorite falls somewhere between 2 and 3, and I don't know which yet.
Well, 3 is the one with going to get Arthur to replace the king.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah, I know.
Although my favorite moment in Shrek 3 is when they interrupt Shrek and Shrek's like, "Someone better be dying. I'm dying."
Yeah.
The King Frog is dying. Okay, the reason I asked what y'all's favorite was because, since y'all both picked different answers, we can deep dive into Shrek 1 and its plot.
Wow. Okay. Fuck you.
All right. I'm curious where this is going. I'm curious.
No, because I wanna understand y'all's takes on like the movie and like why is it so good? Because originally the movie was supposed to be made as a joke. It became really popular. People loved it. One little, I guess, a fact I'm sure you guys know is that Chris Farley was supposed to play Shrek instead of Mike Myers.
Didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. My fault.
I'm a fake fan of Shrek. All right.
It's a fake.
Absolutely, apparently.
Yeah. No,
but
exactly.
yeah,
I'm not a fanatic of most things. All right.
Except for Pokemon.
I don't think Rabbit.
I don't even think I'm a fanatic of Pokemon either.
My fault. He's a fanatic of blue hats with bunny ears.
Yeah, I probably just don't like things.
That's true.
He doesn't like things.
If you go on YouTube, you can actually find Chris Farley reciting lines with Eddie Murphy as Shrek.
Huh.
Like they were like demo recordings to see how it would sound. But obviously, yeah, with him passing, they got Mike Myers to do it, which I think Mike Myers did a phenomenal job as Shrek.
I agree.
Like,
I mean, he's iconic.
I can't believe they'd let a murderer do that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who was.
Okay.
Well, isn't it? I thought it was Halloween.
Is it Halloween?
Yeah, it's the babysitter murders.
Yeah, that. I always got that confused. Whenever people would tell me Mike Myers, I always thought of Michael Myers, the murderer.
Yeah, no, I struggled for a while with that one.
It was like, are y'all talking about the one who murdered those people, or the actor from Austin Powers?
Actually struggled with that for a while.
Okay, again, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But people will look at me weird. It's like, no, we're talking about the comedian guy, the Mike Myers, the actor. It's like, oh, okay, my fault. They have the same fucking name. My fault.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the few people that's just like, who? Just in general.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about Shrek because I know we mentioned Shrek. We talked about Shrek yesterday on the stream, Rabbit.
Yes, on
So
your
that's why I
stream.
wanted to talk about it.
Yes.
That's why I wanted to talk about it again.
All right.
Just because it's such a meme. It's such a meme of a movie series, but it's also really good.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about first with Shrek? Huh? Where do you want us to learn?
Where are we starting?
I guess we could start from the beginning. Like, what do y'all like? What do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about the pacing in the movie? Do y'all think it was just right, rushed, slow, or what?
So, from my recollection of the movie, I thought the pacing was good. Well, I thought the pacing was good because it felt like there's a phenomenon with movies that I experience where if it's a like 90-minute movie or so and it feels like I was there for 3 hours in a good way, then it was a good thing. Like I didn't realize, oh, only 90 minutes passed because I was so engrossed into the story. That's the kind of thing that Shrek gave. The best example that I have to really drive the point home was the Lion King animated versus the live action version. Live action sucked, and it was longer than the animated one, but the animated one felt longer in a good way, like I was immersed in it, where the live action felt dragged out and it wasn't really great. So Shrek falls more into the animated Lion King side of things, where it was a good pacing, I would say.
Okay. Nice comparison to Lion King. Soom, what about you?
Honestly, I kind of have to agree with Rabbit. This had a pretty good pacing. Though his mentality of it felt longer baffles me. I will not deny that. Because to me, if a movie, we're talking about a movie, I managed to start saying video game, stop myself, and then still say it.
It's okay. I noticed that, but it's all good.
If we're talking about a movie, if I enjoyed a film, it feels like 15 minutes passed. No matter how long it was. A 3-hour long movie, half hour. You know, like not less time than the length of the film passed. It feels like if I enjoyed the film. So I am baffled by the double feature show going on in Rabbit's head.
All right. So to explain that a little bit, I think it's better to say, not thinking about it, it's probably better to say that it's more I lose track of time while watching the movie because I'm so immersed in it. So it feels like, to me, it doesn't feel like 15 minutes or whatever. I'm just going, what time is it at the end of it? Because it was really good. Meanwhile, if it's really bad, I'm constantly thinking about when is this going to end? When is it going to end? When is it going to end? So the time feels worse. Either way, I'm questioning how long am I here. But one, I think about it after it's done and going, wow, it's only how late? No way, it's only been 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like the passage of time doesn't exist when you're enjoying something. Or
I fucking hate sitting there with a movie and being like, how has only 20 minutes passed? I feel like I've been here for 3 hours already.
Oh, that was that too.
That was me with, I don't know if you've heard of this movie called The Substance. Have y'all heard of that?
No.
Nope.
it is a weird designed movie. The plot was crazy. It was weird in general. It felt like it dragged on longer than it needed to, and it was one of those movies where you're like, this movie could have ended like an hour ago. So I think, yeah, I kind of get where that's coming from. Like, there's just movies that just, it's like they extended the plot just for the sake of runtime, and I absolutely hate that. Like, this movie should not have been 2 hours and 58 minutes. It should have been easily 2 hours. That's all you needed. But for some reason, you wanted to drag out this one plot for whatever fucking reason. Like I said, just for runtime, I guess. But like, it gets drawn out, and it's like, okay, people, I'm already tired of this whole plot point that you've made. I'm no longer interested in the movie. I just want it to end. Which I still need to watch that. I need to make Christy watch it. we're gonna make her watch.
I hate this. Movie. I must get someone else to experience just how much I hate it.
It's funny. She has her headphones on. She's editing.
Right now. There's a film that you guys need to watch for me at some point.
Okay.
Who Killed Captain Alex?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I love that movie.
That was the first thought I had too.
I hate it.
But yeah, no, you guys need to watch this film. Who Killed Captain Alex? It is from, I believe it is from Uganda.
What?
Okay.
It is a phenomenal film.
Okay, now I'm curious.
If I had $10 right now, I would order a signed copy of the DVD.
You know what?
$10.
How about this?
What?
I'll watch that movie some if you watch Glengarry Glen Ross.
What is it? Glengarry Glen Ross?
It's free on YouTube right now.
So's Who Killed Captain Alex.
Oh shit! Here, I'll link this, and you link me Captain Alex, and I'll watch it if you watch this.
All right.
It's got a star-studded cast. It's got Alec Baldwin. It's got a.
Oh fuck yeah, Alec Baldwin.
It's got Al Pacino. It's got Kevin Spacey.
You're scaring me.
It's got a lot of good things. Here you go, Ravi. You can suffer too.
When a film has such a cast, it becomes concerning.
Well, again, this is also when they first started their careers too. So this is like before they were big. This is like '92, I think. Yeah.
This is before they had their egos.
And before they killed people and got accused of sexual assault, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yes, before all the accusations.
Okay, just to be clear, the Alec Baldwin, not an accusation. That happened.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Did that actually like, really happen?
Yeah. There's no dispute as Confirmed? To the events happening, but there's always been a dispute as to whether it was fault or not. It was just
Yeah, legal standpoint, I don't remember how it fell. Personal viewpoint, it's his fault.
Yeah.
Hands down. Legal viewpoint, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey, a confirmed piece of shit, though. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Kevin Spacey, quite frankly. I just know there's a lot of bullshit.
I'm just upset because now he's crushed my spirits or my hopes of having a Bugs Life 2. He could have returned as Hopper.
My biggest thing is, thank God we're not talking about Seth Rogen.
Talking about what?
Seth Rogen.
You know what would have been a great Shrek? Yeah. Seth Rogen would have been a great Shrek.
I would kill you.
Hey, Donkey, I hate you.
I fucking hate that man.
I don't know why some vitriol hate towards Seth Rogen is so funny to me.
He is an atrocious fucking actor. He's got like 2 jokes when it comes to writing.
I don't think is he still act? I thought he like directs now or whatever.
I think he acts occasionally, very rarely.
Oh,
I mean, he obviously voice acts. Apparently.
Yeah,
I can assume he's getting so mad. It's so bring up Seth Rogen. You want to piss him off?
Fucking.
Well, I mean, at least like I said, he's not involved in Shrek. So let's go back to Shrek. Anyway,
is this a TV show? Yeah, he's in a TV show since this year. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, my fault. I didn't know that.
Okay. All right.
I fucking hate him.
But anyway,
I used to
hate
like
him
this
so much.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so I'm keeping tabs on him. I see.
I'm Googling things. Also, he's in Shrek. Hold up.
Wait, what?
He's in Shrek the Third specifically.
Oh, we're not talking about the third.
But who did he voice? Hold on.
Who the fuck was he?
Oh wait, he voiced didn't he voice Merlin?
Oh no.
He voiced the wizard. Yeah, I think so.
No. Well, Shrek 3 is now trash. Dog shit.
Was that really him? Was that his role?
I don't
Merlin?
know. I'm not seeing him on the list somehow.
What? I was
ship
about to say,
captain.
what does IMDb
He's the ship
say?
captain.
He was a ship captain. He had like 3 lines.
Dog shit. Ruined. Movie ruined. Throw it in the fucking dumpster.
Why did they get him? That's. I mean, I don't know if he was big at the time, but that's such a small role for him. Anyway, what's it called? Anyway, back to Shrek 1. I think it's funny though that Lord Farquaad was. If you say his name really quick. I want to say a word, but I can't because you guys are involved. I don't want to get y'all in trouble.
What?
It's a word that I've been known to say, and people say I can't say that. So
Okay, I need you to type it out now.
Yeah,
no, I was just making fun of short people.
Oh.
Like really short people. The M word.
It
rhymes with
misconstrued?
no. It rhymes with digit.
Misinterpret?
Yes. Absolutely. Man, I hate those misinterpreted people.
Unfortunate for them. They will never be interpreted properly again.
Exactly.
Dude, I don't even remember in terms of that. Like I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't either. Like you can say dwarf, but you can't say the other word. It's like, okay. Think same thing.
Not all
Whatever.
not all people are dwarfs though.
No, I know that.
It's a fantasy race.
No, dwarves are a fantasy race.
That's what I said.
Dwarfs are the fucking real thing.
That's what I said.
No, you said they are a fantasy race. I said dwarfs, not dwarves, you son of a bitch.
It's important the one letter in the word.
The one syllable is properly interpreted.
Rabbit, if you ever say that again to me, I will go to where you live and beat you. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat him. Hey, what's up, Rabbit? He's like syllable. Douche. It's the right hook, just douche.
The right emphasis on the correct syllable.
We kick Rabbit.
I mean, if you want the recording at the end, I guess.
Nah. But what's it called? I don't know. I think it's really back to Shrek 1. It starts out like the whole story of like being misunderstood. It's like I guess the theme of the first movie. Because Shrek's misunderstood even though he's an ogre, and Fiona is also, I guess, technically misunderstood. Not technically, she is misunderstood. Her dad locked her away.
Fiona's not misunderstood.
Yeah, no, Fiona's not misunderstood.
Okay.
How is Fiona misunderstood? Hold on. Let's start with there. How is Fiona misunderstood?
Oh, I'm saying from like her father and her parents like putting her up in that dragon tower.
Okay, that's not
a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I guess she wasn't misunderstood.
Yeah, because she had a curse placed on her, and the way
arguably the opposite is true. The parents are the misunderstood ones here.
Okay.
Like, unironically, the parents are the misunderstood ones because no one in that first film understands why Fiona was locked away. Like, from the parents' perspective. The parents put them there because of the goddamn curse and because they had made a backroom deal to make her marry Prince Charming.
Right, yeah. No one knew about that part. The curse people knew about. That was the speculation.
I won't deny that.
Yeah, putting her in the tower because of the curse, that was partly explained in there. But the backroom deal was not.
The backroom deal and the fact... yeah, exactly. The parents were misunderstood. They thought everybody thought it was done with good intentions. No. That shit was done evilly, aggressively, manipulatively.
Yeah. So the misunderstanding was, the parents were misunderstood to be good people, and they're actually bad.
To be fair, it's just the dad. It was just the dad.
I was gonna say that
the mom
that's a good
had
point.
no part in the thing.
the dad was a dick. The mom was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so I guess Shrek was mostly the one misunderstood because he was actually not a bad person. He just kind of wanted to be by himself.
Yeah, he wanted to be left alone, and people wouldn't leave him alone because he was aggressive, and he was only aggressive because people kept not leaving him alone. It was a vicious cycle, very vicious.
So my question is, and this may have been answered before, but I don't remember. How were they able to have Disney related IP in that movie if they're not?
They didn't.
Yeah. What Disney related IP did they have in that movie?
Pinocchio is not Disney IP. The Disney version of Pinocchio
Yeah.
is Disney IP, but Pinocchio is public domain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was the public domain path. Okay.
Yeah, because it's part of. I want to say it's part of the Grimm Tales.
I believe
but
Pinocchio is Grimm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of the
my
Disney
fault.
movies that were created, like Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, and all them, used to be is just based off of old folk tales and folklore. So that's all public domain.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you can't use the design that Disney created for those versions. That's the big difference. That's why we can use.
This is why Ratatouille exists.
Yes.
Ratatouille is Cinderella. You know that, right?
I didn't, but I can see the logic behind it.
So done with Patton Oswalt, man. I've been seeing that fucker almost everywhere.
Who?
I would say
the voice actor for Ratatouille or for Remy.
Who?
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, Ratatouille is one of Christie's favorite movies. Fucking rat chef.
That's sad.
That's what I said.
Who likes rats?
Apparently Christie does.
I think some just like silly little rats. That's all.
I think some
first of all, they're stupid. They're not silly.
Stupid. Got it. My bad.
Stupid. Yeah, say it like that. Stupid.
The stupid little rats. And we hate the simply evil, nasty rats. We hate them. We hate them with a passion.
I feel like Soon would be the food critic in Ratatouille.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like that'd be something you'd like to do.
No.
Actually, quick question: Who would be the food critic for Ratatouille in the creator server? Who do y'all think would be?
Pat.
Yeah, I could see that. I see the argument for Pat. Yeah. It reminds me of my childhood.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, he's bitter and angry all the time, and then he'd have something that reminds him of his childhood, and he'd be happy again.
It's like, oh man, Big Red. My childhood.
I miss Big Red.
What do you mean miss? They're still around.
No, they're not.
What? They're not around where you're at?
No.
Wait, for real?
Red.
I see them all the time. Soda. Yeah, it's. I'm.
Yeah, no. Occasionally, for a while there, you could depending on the store, there were specific stores that would carry it, and then no, not anymore. Now I have to deal with Faygo Red Pop.
Faygo. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this might explain why Big Red is definitely where George is, because the headquarters was in Waco, Texas.
Okay,
Waco?
First off, it's Waco, Texas, not Waco.
Let's go fucking Waco up in here, guys.
And second of all, Waco, Texas sucks anyway, so that I guess that does make sense.
I mean, to be fair, everyone sucks in Texas.
Okay, that's not true. Some places are cool in Texas. Everything else sucks.
No, everyone sucks in Texas, is what I'm saying.
You suck.
Huh. Originally it was called Suntang Red Cream Soda.
Weird.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Suntang Red Cream
I think you
soda.
should go to the doctor if your cream is red, though.
Yeah,
I want to.
Yeah.
That's fun. I didn't know Big Red was manufactured in Waco, Texas. That's actually kind of cool. I guess that makes sense why I still see him.
That
Yeah.
is neat though. But yeah, I
They
have
also
to
have,
deal with fucking Fago now.
They also have Big Blue. I don't know if y'all remember that.
No.
Big.
It's like the blue version of Big Red.
Never heard of it.
And I don't know if there was one more. There was another flavor they made. It was like limited time. They don't make it anymore. It was Big Red, Big Blue, and I forgot the other one.
Apparently,
it's literally just blue.
The only information I can get about Big Blue for the soda is a fandom wiki page.
Truly phenomenal.
Why is there a fandom page for soda?
Because people are a fan of it. What's your problem?
You know, you're right. All right, Big Blue is a blue cream flavored soda under the
that
Big
sounds
brand.
great. Also, that is normally that is a way to get cream.
I mean, yeah, okay. Started with Big Red. It was released alongside Big Orange in stores in November of 2008. And unlike the latter, this one hasn't been discontinued. So Big Blue's still around. Big Orange is gone.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like Big Orange, that was the third one, I guess. Big Orange was like it was like their version of Sunkissed.
It looks like it was all made by the same people, though.
Yeah, it was like a different version of it, or different. Like they used different ingredients, but it was basically the same thing.
Yeah.
But Big Blue, I've tried. I actually like Big Blue more than Big Red. But yeah, Big Blue I still see. Big Red I still see. Big Orange no. Discontinued.
Orange cream soda is good.
I agree.
It is. Agreed.
So now that we're done talking about Big Soda, what about Big Green? Shrek. What are we talking about with Shrek?
Oh yeah, back to Shrek. Did you know Shrek's favorite drink was Big Blue?
No, I didn't.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
Must have been like onions.
What's it called?
Very layered.
Ogres are like onions. They stink? No. Eddie Murphy's like perfect in that fucking thing.
Yeah, I agree. That's why Donkey's my favorite character in there.
That's sad.
You're sad.
Yeah, because every time I think of Eddie Murphy, I think of fucking Daddy Daycare.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
I think of the bathroom scene every single goddamn time.
I don't, because I forgot that movie.
Yeah, fuck you.
I think of Dr. Dolittle more than anything else.
And then there was Daddy Daycare 2, and then Daddy Day Camp.
They had more than one Daddy Daycare movie?
I feel like there are certain movies that should not get sequels.
Agreed.
I don't even think... Did Daddy Daycare 2 even still have... No, it didn't. No.
It's like when they...
Day Camp.
It's like when they made Mask 2 without Jim Carrey, or The Son of the Mask. That was so stupid. That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was such a bad movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean, Granddaddy Daycare? Excuse me? 2019?
What the fuck? What is this? Is that? Why is
apparently there
Danny
was no
Trejo
2. Apparently 2 was Daddy Day Camp. That's on me.
Oh, okay.
What? Why is
But apparently Granddaddy Daycare is also one, and did that have fucking Machete in it?
Yeah, it did. Danny Trejo.
The fuck?
I will never know his name. It's fucking Machete.
Fucking Reno Wilson was in it. Barry Bostwick. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, back on the Shrek thing though. If Shrek were to be remade, would y'all go and watch it or no?
No, I don't think.
If it were remade faithfully,
I don't think there's a reason to remake it. So no, I don't.
It's the same movie, just upscaled to 4K.
I mean, we already have that.
Yeah, if there was a live action version, I'd absolutely not see it still.
Live action, no, absolutely not. And when I say remade faithfully, I mean reused the same fucking audio They just remade the animations in a higher quality and or changed some things they weren't able to do that they wanted to.
So kind of like Oblivion remaster.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch something like that. Yeah, like it's like kind of like a remastered version of Shrek. I'd pay for that. That'd be pretty cool.
Nah, I just watched
because
the original.
A lot of times when it comes to animation, artists are limited by the technology of their fucking time.
Yeah.
Yes, however, a lot of the charm with that animation is conveyed through it as well. So, so upscaling it can also ruin the experience because a lot of the stuff that made it special was the visual effects.
Yeah, no, I'm not denying that. I am simply saying I would watch it. I'm not saying it would be better. I am simply saying I would watch it. Yeah, because I would like to see something closer to the artist's original vision if there is something different.
Right, and that's part of the reason why I'm going, probably wouldn't. I'll just stick with the original.
Yeah, it is a curiosity watch versus a I want this kind of watch.
Fair.
Kind of watch. I don't know. I probably would watch Remastered Shrek. I think that'd be pretty cool.
George sucks.
If it was on, I'd probably watch it, but I would not go out of my way to watch it.
Dude's just not going to change the channel.
Nah, never.
Too lazy.
Too lazy.
The controller's in my hand. My thumb's already on the button. I ain't fucking pressing it.
And I don't have the wherewithal to use that muscle.
That's one too many calories to burn.
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How are you feeling?
Lazy.
Very lazy. But what's it called?
Maybe be less lazy.
Never.
Be less lazy. That was weird. Don't ever do that against him.
Do what?
Nothing. Anyway,
all Simon was eating the microphone, and it's fine.
Trying to think of what else we can talk about with Shrek. I think Eddie Murphy was perfect for Donkey.
Yeah, we already came to that conclusion.
We did. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why we were talking about Daddy Day Camp.
And Granddaddy Day Camp.
And Daddy Day Camp.
Wahoo!
Even though fucking Eddie Murphy's not even involved in that last movie.
He's not even. I don't think he's involved with the second one. Even
he's not. He's not. I bet you anything. It's because they had the IP. They wanted to expand upon it, but they didn't have enough money for the star power, so they didn't. And it's just like, okay.
You know who'd have been perfect to replace Eddie Murphy?
Who?
Seth Rogen.
Well, I don't.
I'm gonna get Elvis back in here, okay?
Fucking Elvis, how you gonna do?
Oh.
Who was I never knew who the voice actor for Lord Farquaad was.
It was E.
It was me.
John Lithgow.
Yeah, that's me.
The heck is that?
Oh my god, it's Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, right. No, I just looked him up. Yeah, no. He's a cool actor.
I'm sorry, why is he listed? Why is he credited with Harry Potter since 2026?
What?
I don't know. Did he?
Is he gonna be
Google, what are you doing? Are there going to be new Harry Potter films? TV show?
I thought they were making a show. Yeah.
Yeah,
there is.
HBO's making a show for sure.
I fucking hate this.
They recasted everyone too.
And apparently John Lithgow is in it.
They kind of
actually I like that. No, they could have brought Snape back.
Imagine.
I'm sorry, they 100% could have brought Dumbledore back.
They could have brought Alan Richardson back. He's alive. Just bring him back from the dead.
God.
Cast a necromancy spell. You'd be all right.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting banished from the Mage Guild for that shit.
My fault. That's right. Necromancy's illegal. My fault. But yeah, there's a lot of controversy with that though, with casting decisions and all.
Yeah. Oh.
We can talk about that another time though. I'm not talking about it now.
Apparently John Lithgow is gonna be Dumbledore.
I am not surprised given his age.
That is actually a really cool casting. I like that.
Yeah, I can see. I genuinely. That's what I figured he was going to be when I read him. Or
Lord
learned that he
Farquaad
was
will
going
be
to be
Dumbledore.
casted in this.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool
Lord-
seeing him with a beard.
It's gonna be cool seeing Lord Farquaad as Dumbledore.
Who's gonna
That's
be
gonna be
fucking
title of-
Harry?
That's
Well,
gonna be
nobody's gonna be fucking Harry, but
that's the title of this fucking this podcast. Dumbledore. Lord Farquaad is now Dumbledore.
Huh.
That's how we tie it in. Shrek and
this
Harry
is a
Potter.
great conversation about Shrek.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It is.
It really is. You know, Lord
So what else did you
Farquaad
want to know
jumping
about
into the
Shrek,
Harry Potter
George?
world. Dude, fucking the rotisserie field rat scene. Rats look really good. I want to eat them.
Okay, what is your
What?
obsession with talking about rats with me? Why do you hate me?
It was unintentional, I'm gonna be honest. I guess one last thing we could talk about is like the only thing that frustrated me the most in that movie, and I know why they did it, is because of story progression. But like all Donkey had to do was after Fiona told him, and I know Fiona told him not to say anything, but like he could have just gone up to Shrek and be like, "Hey, yo, Shrek, peek this shit real quick, just real quick, come into the barn."
Yeah, but see,
That would've solved all the issues.
That would have been a plot hole had Donkey done that.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
Donkey is a good fucking friend.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I think it would have saved a lot of heartache. But again, I understand why they did it, right?
Yes,
Purpose
it
of the
would
story.
have, but that would have destroyed Donkey's fucking character.
Yeah, it's just true. My fault.
That would have ruined the movie had that happened. Not because of Shrek, not because of the heartbreak Shrek has to deal with and all that, but because Donkey's character would be fucking valueless.
True. Very true. That would mean he'd have lower honor than Lord Farquaad.
I don't think anyone can have lower honor than Lord Farquaad.
I don't think anyone can have lower
He
anything than
tried-
Lord Farquaad.
He tried to cheat a storybook by.
I mean, I can tell you my dick hangs lower than Lord Farquaad's. I can tell you that.
I got a question for y'all. What if like some dude rolled up with like his gang, right, or his groupies on a horse, and then like one of his guardsmen picked him up from the horse, and his legs were fake. It was, and he goes to the. What would y'all's first reaction be if someone ran up to y'all and did that?
Wait, repeat. Do what now?
So you know how when Shrek goes and gets Lord Farquaad to that little house that they were staying in, like the last night if they were together. You know how Lord Farquaad's on the horse, introduces himself to Fiona, and then the guards pick him up, and like his plate legs were just placeholders. They weren't really there for his legs because he's like really short.
I would ask why Peter Dinklage is here.
I'd be initially terrified, honestly, because it's like your legs just got removed. What?
He's like 2 feet tall. It's like, what the fuck? Oh man, if y'all were to be born as Lord Farquaad, what would y'all do?
Be an angry little man like he is until I get eaten by a dragon.
So he would live out the life. All right, the
And then I would do karaoke while in that fucking dragon's belly.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't do a whole lot, just in general, compared to what Farquaad did. Honestly, I'd probably be running the kingdom a little more efficiently, but ego gets in the way of a lot of stuff there.
I feel like it was very dystopian in that whatever the fucking what was it that he ruled? Far away. It was
Happily Ever After.
Duloc. No, Duloc.
Duloc is the perfect place.
It was
Shine your shoes, wipe your face.
It felt very dystopian when they walked in and like no one was there. It's like, what the fuck?
And then you get met with that shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like that was part of the intent.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, if I was Farquaad, or if I was in Farquaad's position with everything that Farquaad had, I probably wouldn't be having such a high ego situation. So the kingdom would have been run very differently. Shrek probably never would have made it to the kingdom.
I would probably jerk off in front of the magic mirror.
Okay. And with that being said, we're gonna end here. I think we hit time. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Infinite Nonsense. We just yapped about random shit with movies and Shrek and Lord Farquaad and jorking it in front of magic mirrors. So my name is George 2D. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to catch all of our channels, the link will be in the description. This is again Somebunny and Rabbit Hat Plays. We all stream on Twitch, some of us on YouTube. Yeah, catch us out there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Fun, everyone.
Bye.